Okay. I can't get my camera to stay. Stay. Okay. Alright, so I'm just making this video because I'm having a really bad day. Yesterday I was at a mechanic shop and I was there all day and I did a lot of sitting. I did walk around and stuff like that, but I sat a lot of the time just because we were just talking and stuff, and I sat a little too long and I had a lot of pain last night in my back, and I woke up this morning in just as much pain. I was in bed all day. It was really bad, and it put me in a bad mood, and I got into an argument with my mother, and that really bugged me because I was in pain, and I was just like, I don't care, just do whatever you want, I don't care, you know, I don't want to have to think about this because I'm in pain. And she got upset with me, and I was just like, well, I don't understand. Why is it that when you're in pain from your issues and you yell and scream at me and you treat me like crap, why is that okay? But if I'm in pain and I have an attitude, that's not okay. Can you tell me why? And her response was, get over it. Get over it. I'm like, oh, okay, so it's okay for you to treat me like crap, and that's okay. But if I have a little bit of an attitude because I'm in pain, that's not okay. Gotcha. Rules always seem to be different for me than they are for everyone else. It's been like that my whole life. My family, classmates, doctors, college, wherever. This frickin' building, got people in it, you know, not everyone, just certain few. But still, I seem to have a different set of rules for me. Or people kind of make it so it seems like I have this different set of rules, and they can do whatever they want. And it's okay because it's them. But if it's me, oh God, Amanda, the troublemaker, whatever you want to say, that really bugs me. You know, why do I have a different set of rules than everyone else? Why is it okay for people to walk all over me, treat me like crap, and they get away with it? But if I have a bad day and I have a little bit of an attitude, it's a bad, I can't do it. How dare I be upset? How dare I be upset? I'm not allowed to be upset. You know, I just don't understand why I'm always treated differently than other people. I've seen it my whole life. And it happened again tonight. You know, it was sad because she had left to go meet her boyfriend. And my son started crying, and I said, honey, what's wrong? And he said, I'm upset. And I said, why? Why are you upset? And he said, because Nana was yelling at you, and you didn't do anything wrong. You're in pain. And she was yelling at you, and I wanted to yell at her to stop yelling at you. But I was scared too. I'm like, oh, honey, it's okay. You know, and I said, next time, say it. You're not going to get in trouble for standing up for me. You're my son. You know, if you tell somebody, stop yelling at my mom, then go for it. You know, I said, I wouldn't have gotten upset with you. It wasn't even about that. And he's like, are you okay, Mom? I said, well, I just have to, you know, take some ibuprofen and stuff like that, and hopefully it'll work. And, you know, I'm feeling a little bit better now, but it's just, he was right there when she was yelling at me, treating me like crap. You know, I'm not saying I didn't have an attitude. I did, because I was in pain, and I was just like, I don't care. Just do whatever you want. I don't care. I didn't want to think. I just wanted to get rid of the pain. But apparently, me being in pain, I must be happy and, oh, I'm in pain, don't worry about it. I don't know how many times that she's been at my house laying in my son's bed, and she's in pain, and I'll go in there and I'll just be like, oh, do you want something to eat? No, I'm not hungry, just leave me alone. Okay. Or I ask her a question and she freaks out on me and all that stuff, and I'm calm, and I'm like, why are you yelling at me? I'm just asking you a question. And she's like, well, because I'm in pain. And I keep my mouth shut. I just walk away. I'm like, whatever. But the first time I have an attitude, oh, God forbid, I should have an attitude. And then the response she gave me, get over it. Get over it. Okay, fine, whatever. Whatever, you know. I honestly, I don't think my mother cares about me at all. And frankly, I'm not really too fond of her either. You know, when I was a kid, she was so much different than she is today. The older I get, the more it seems like she hates me and doesn't like what I do or what I'm about or anything like that. And it's like, all right, well, if you don't like the way I live my life, you don't like me, then go. Don't be here. You know, don't make me crazy because you want me to live my life the way you want it. I am my own person, and I don't have to live by your rules. I'm an adult now with my own apartment, and if you don't like that, then get the hell out. I actually said that to her the other day. I mean, she was yelling and screaming at me. I don't really remember what it was about. And she was taking my son somewhere. I think they're going to the store. I don't really remember. But I was just like, if you're going to sit there and yell at me in my own house and treat me like crap, don't come back. I said, don't come back. Those are your choices. You know. And then her and my son went off, and I mean, of course she came back because she had my son, but still, it's like, why do people feel the need to treat me like crap? Is it because I suffer from mental illness? I mean, now that I'm an adult and, you know, like, I've had issues with depression for a long time, but I wonder if now because I'm an adult, it's just like, oh, a free-for-all. My mother can treat me like crap, everyone else can treat me like crap. I mean, nobody here knows that I have a mental illness or anything, but I don't know, just with her, I guess. She treats me so much differently. Our relationship, I don't know. And I know I made a video, like, I was thankful for my mother being in my life, and I am thankful that she was there in certain times when I had nothing, no money, no job, no car, no nothing. And she was there to help me. You know, and I'm thankful for that, but I'm not thankful for being treated like crap just because she can. Or anyone, for that matter. I mean, I'm not saying everyone does, but there are certain people that just get on my nerves. Like, they say things, or they do things, or they act in a certain way, and, you know, it's like the guy who took my cat to the animal shelter. He knew that that was my cat, and he still cornered my cat and took him to the animal shelter. You know? It's like, wow. Wow. Seriously? I don't know. But I guess I'm not supposed to have any feelings. I'm just supposed to do what people say and shut up, and if I don't like it, too bad. That's pretty much how it's always been for me. And if I have an emotion, well, I better just suck it in, because nobody cares unless it's about them. My mother's very selfish. She doesn't see it. She really doesn't. But she is. And the thing is that, you know, she'll walk around and be like, I'm the center of attention, and blah, 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 blah. Like, she acts like that, you know, and she's very self-involved and, you know, just, it's all about her, you know. And I've noticed that if I try to talk to her about me, somehow she gets upset like I'm attacking her, or she changes the subject and makes it about her. Like, she just twists it to make it about her. It's always about her. You know, and it's like, alright. Okay. What am am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to react to somebody when I try to be open with them and they could care less, but yet they say, oh, if you have a problem, talk to me. I'll listen. So you talk, and they're like, well, and turn it all about them. Or, you know, I don't know. I don't understand that. I don't know. Whatever. And she wonders why I'm so cut off. She wonders why I'm distant from her. I don't want to talk to her about things. It's because she doesn't listen to me. She doesn't take me seriously. And frankly, I don't think she gives a damn about me. I mean, maybe she does, but she doesn't show it. Not really. Not in the way she used to, anyway. We used to be really, really, really close. And now, she's like a stranger to me. There's a huge disconnect. Maybe it's just from me, maybe it's just from her, maybe it's both. But I feel like she just doesn't want... Like, I'm just a big annoyance to her. Whatever, I have my son, he loves me. I love him. I guess I really just have to not let myself get emotionally involved with her. And if she sees this video, well, I'll tell her what she told me. Get over it.